Hi everyone. I'm so excited about this game. My friend uh, talk. I talked with my friend when we drink some coffee and speak kinda everything what is in our minds. And he just mentioned this game and showed me a trailer, and that's what makes me interested about this game. But yeah. We can start. Okay, there is. Mm, oh, oh my god. We can use your pronouns. Yes. All started with Fogfar, spectral mist, blend from the themes where reality were so thin it split, and from the fog emerged monsters in human being with unnatural powers. Same possessed language and intelligence. Others were mindless beasts, driven by little more than lords. Mm. Humans covered in fear, while monsters thrived amid the chaos. And then there is you. You don't know what you are, but one terrible truth is certain: you were born cursed. It hands that alter the minds of those you touch. Hands that alter the minds. Choose your backstory. So much reading. Fellow Oracle. You were raised as an oracle in a remote temple. The priest claimed your thoughts bestowed and cleansed, but a visiting mage revealed your course for what it is. Spoiled by the mage word to insert the xenobium. You regularly experience unusual premonitions that your body and soul, and in the sixth, if you heightened awareness of hidden supernatural presence, you were exiled to the life form from civilization. Your only kinship was with an elderly hermit who teaches you how to survive in the wild. He lost his life in the search of a cure for you, but left you with the final lead to Sursua the Enobium. You are survived well. So despair you, paying long and instantly for detecting danger. An exiled Enobium mage took you in as child, raising you as her apprentice. She seemed to take a bite on your course, but you discovered that she has cultivated you as the test subject. You fled the Cenobium, seeking a course. Your experience faster with an exclamation alchemy. Well-concerned history with an little observation, you can identify the subject effect of magic. Oh my god. I think both of these right and left one are interesting, but now I think this one is for me. Here we go. Your name is Dixie. You selected she, her pronouns. Your backstory is the alchemist. Is this correct? Yes. The wasteland stretches as far as the eyes can see. There is nothing out here of death, the even present stench of decay, and countless sun-bleached bones cast like seeds across the barren land. I could say death doesn't scare me, but honestly, I'm desperate. It's been 4 weeks since I joined a caravan bound across the wastes. Finding a group that would accept me was a trial in itself. I can find my hands and deflect probing questions. But sooner or later, people always suspect something strange about me. As ration grows, fairs and canteens are ran dry. Tensions rose. Despair began. Set in unit, I saw it. Oh, that's that city in cover. Oh my god. Eridia, the city of knowledge, one of the last bastions of humanity left in the world and home to the famous academy called the Snobium. Ah, all the world's knowledge gathered in one place. If there is anywhere I'll find a cure for my curse, it's here. All the world knowledge gathered in one place. All the stands between me and life in the final stretch of salt socket face. Or so I think until I see the fierce tendrils of fog snacking beneath the wagon. Oh. Oh my god. Is this fogfall? My stomach sinks at the very whisper of it. A silent storm more devastating than fire. Young rose in cities, but death is beyond them. I think blanket of fog enclosure, snuffing out the lanterns, then light the wagon mountain top. Silent heavy as the mist falls over us. The only warning we get is strange led scream. Stay back, oh no, back. Oh, the cry dissolves into death gurgling. But then the wagon violently pitches to the side. The ground hard. The air punches from my lungs. When I open my eyes, adrenaline leads sudden, awful clarity to the ground. The traits I shared react with lies face down in the mud, their back reduced to long strips of torn muscle, gleaming crystal and exposed bone bodies fill the wasteland. Oh my god, I try to rise but my ankles explodes with pain, so blinding. I plumps across my visions. When my eyes finally adjust, do I see the dark shape before me? Oh god, that's creepy. The soulless stoops over the piston from of the caravans. I raise, but it's whiles its head covers her walking eyes spits in my direction and blinks as fun. The soulless let out an heat-splitting shriek and charged me. But oh god, no. Yes, now I'm fine. But right before it reached me, the beast barrels past, vanishing in the mist. The horse screams in the distance. I need to move now. Run for the city, towards the wagon. I think I take off running deeper in the fish. The fog is so thick that where I'm heading the wrong direction until I see a thin right of light from the shadow of spire. It's faint, but it's enough. I came too far to die here. Fading footsteps echo all around me. I turn in circles, frantically searching the mist of for the source, but the buckle twist and reaches a sound. Suddenly the caravan's driver burst forth from the fog. Or is me too late? But he knocks me to the ground and slips in a bed of mud. The soulless instantly falls on him. It catches the driver by his throat and breaks his stomach with razor-sharp claws. Oh my god, game's apart like wet paper spilling destinies at the very end. Yawning, hide. Fighting the rock to have. I go friends. Just for a handful. Oh. Hands catches on the jacket of from the vapor. Down here are around the turn deep my palm. But the pain quickly forgotten and a hand closes around my wrist. Oh my god. understand. Oh, that's how my hand looks. One of the travelers from the caravan leans over me. We need to run. They reach for my hand and I realized too late that's my bandages have come undone. No, don't touch me. The sensation of their thumb brushing the back of my hand, a shiver down my spine. All it takes is one touch and the face of the real breeze force takes a hold. Their lips peel back into the air. Now I have his face countless times before. It's my course, madness of my own making. The grip of my hand, tightly in pain, radiates from my knuckle. Let me curse of my craft. Oh, that wonder of their modern edges of my vision, dark as my or air. Scream for help or fight them off. I think screaming doesn't help in this position. I think we need to fight here. My nails go deep into the travel's wrist, but no matter how much blood I draw, they don't flinch. The more I struggle, the deeper their grip grows. My pulse hammers in my ears, flowing with each thumper beat. Oh my god, this can't be happening. I'm going to die. And not because of rockfall or the soulless, but because of my course. Tears in my eyes. You're not like this. But then their hands drop from my neck, leaving me for ale. My lungs burn with each wrinkle. Oh. My vision clear and the traveler's face takes shape. However, inches from mine, my lips still split in that smile even as blood seeps between their teeth. They give one last shuddering breath, then lump over the gloves, hook it through their stomach. The soulless shoves the body aside, its glowing eyes narrow as straw grinding. There is flesh of gloves. Red spills across my vision. I thought there'd be pain, but as sink in the murky water, all I can feel is the grit of sleet filling my mouth and the ice embrace of swallow water. I spot an arm resting around and reads mine red at elbow. It should be taking both arms without them. Maybe I could be survived. Maybe I could had a instead I die cold and alone in the wasteland. I fitting end for monstrosity like me. If this is death, it's not as bad as I feared. The cold is gone as it's the shocking stench of rock water. I could drift forever, cocooned in oblivion, until all thought and sensation vanished. No curse, nobody howling at me in madness and terror, nothing at all. Thought has a terrible appeals to it, but I take reflective breath and air pours in my lungs, then out again in radical feeling comes flooding back, warm clothes on my skin, a firm surface beneath, a strange tang of sulfur in the air. Do not be afraid. Who is it? Oh my god. I twist my head towards the voice. Tears flood my bleary eyes at the bright glow of amply. Try not to. The voice is calm, steady and commanding, but more importantly, it's a stranger's voice. Unstoked, but stroked my mental fog. I have no idea who this is, and I'm completely at their mercy. Stay away from me. My words come out in little more than a craggy figure. I cleaned my mouth shut, hating how weak and helpless I sound. No, what the hell is this? Sit up. I back down. I managed to push myself up and up one elbow, but my head spin and an alarming alarm. And I don't have the strength to ignite that response. Instead, I pull the heat up here and wipe my eyes until my vision clears. The strange towers are my room from warm light, limbsy, priced in medical out. He looks so good. And that's when I realize that I can completely expect for a thin linen sheet. Oh, line drop, golden eyes, watching very move. A man gazing into me, exposed on an undressed hands. I close my hands on her dead. So it's too late. He must have noticed what they look like. Saint cursed woman. To praise myself for his inevitable disgust, but his heart was smiling. He just was in facing silent as troll make sense of my surrounding. Where am I? Who are you? Be calm. You are safe here. Whoever this is, he clearly has no idea who or what I am. I have never been safe anywhere with anyone, even my own mentor, my teacher. So I was nothing but a convenient specimen to be used and discarded. The screw pulling the sheet brought around myself. Where are my clothes? The man golden eyes, narrow light, sharp paper in his hand. I see. Are not to be so dissuaded. Your clothes were torn to. I found you, but I used replacements. That's nice. With a short react from his stare, giving me a better view of my surroundings. This is look like a medical clinic. Less of silvery alchemical concoctions, kind of countless in rows. The air makes my nose twitching. A faint of smoke and smooth is the metal. He's some kind of doctor. Doctor produces a large sense of clothes. It's at the foot of my foot. He's easily a head taller than most, and I have to crane my neck to look at him. Maybe thank you in this situation. Especially I don't know who this is, what he can do, or what he want with me. You are very welcome. I will leave you to the rest. Oh, he's smart. That's nice. With a curse up he leaves through a narrow door. I hear a soft click as the lock turns behind him. He locks me. What the hell? And I don't hear any more footsteps. I reach for the bundle of clothes. Bundle? Ah. And on my elbow, I reach down to look at it and freeze. And my fingers meet the kind of stress. I know what I saw. Beats took my arm clean off, and yet the limbs shows sign of injury apart from the black poking through my skin. Takes my fingers in my ear place a sensation. Oh, he's kinda good, doctor. I squint my eyes, waiting for the place and the dream to travel to wake up and find myself bleeding out in swamp, but nothing happens. The second by and my arm is resolutely healed. My surrounding quiet. Disbelief, I grab the replacement clothes on and being stiffly pulling them on. They are thicker and warmer than mine were. Only the black. But there's one thing still missing. My bandages. Doctor didn't leave me with one, so I know he's off my hands. I slide off the bed and take a few steady steps towards one of the traverse tree. Oh, if this is the doctor clinic, there must be bandages somewhere here. I start opening drawers at random, and of course, that's where the door swings open. Are you looking for something? Oh, doctor comes back. I in roll of clean bandages. I try to step back from him, but my legs tumble up against the cot. You notice understandably. If I can you any harm, you felt no. That doesn't make me feel better in the slightest. But he makes no more toward me. I quickly pinned bandages around my hands. The glowing scars and the skin disappear under a layer of white cotton. May I ask why you need untidying your bandage. I can help if you tell me, but I... No, I don't... I doubt it. Traveling to Eridia was a temple born of desperation rather than hope. Nothing has come close to tearing my horse, and yet my left arm itches, the arm that has prevailed before my very eyes. Doctor unblinkingly gazed all of my every move. It's clear. I won't drop this without some sort of answer. The bandages protect me, and they warn others to stay away. I have tried every way of cover my hands, but and this works best. Most people avoid touch me so as soon as they see the bandages. And it's 10 or less per affliction by contact. He doesn't even sound surprised, and that's far too close to the truth for comfort. Claire declined to answer. Maybe decline. Well, it's personal and I don't really want to get into it. I have treated every infliction under the sun. I may have answered that you do not. An sort of laughter escaped me. Where would I even begin? Would he even believe me if I told him? I shake my head. I need to know more about this doctor before he figures me out. Who are you? You may call me Laura. And where exactly am I? Eridia. I assume was your caravan's destination. I can think of now here. Elsewhere for a group of travelers to go. Eridia, so I made it. The city of knowledge. After all, I should feel relieved, but all I can manage is vague, raising. How did I end up here? I brought you to my clinic, of course. You were the only survivor from caravan, barely into life. You needed treatment. Oh, he said it's so lively as if I'm a small child and he's explaining basic condition to me. And from text the fingers on my recently healed arm, aside from being a bit stiff, it feels like horror attacked me. You are saying that your stitches my arms back. The soulless attacked the caravan. It's ripped everyone to star. arm blink off. But when I woke up here, I spent my entire life learning from opium, and I know of no alchemy or magic that cult leads to several themes. Even if someone somehow could heal my with magic, I should be able to detect traces of it. But I sense nothing out of the ordinary. Dr. Uras pinches the bridge of his nose, sits back down in his chair, quiet for a long time. I don't know where you came from, but Eridia is the city of knowledge and deadly secrets alike. Information is power, and one should not give or revive it freely. Since you refuse to divulge your secret, I will not divulge mine. I will not even know your name. I was just you are to Eridia, so I will overlook this specific breach of etiquette. Do you not expect others to extend the same? Oh, do you understand? He glanced at my red spandages hand. I am the admin. If he has the point, I'm completely danger to him. He saved my life. I take deep, steady breath. This time, when I speak, I sound a bit more like myself. Tixia. My name is Tixia. Yeah. It's pleasure to meet. Chris Livermore. His smile with polished them back in an instant. Thank you for saving me. Why did you save me? We thank him. That's the smallest thing that we can do. I change a smile in return, even if I don't explain how he did the impossible. There is no time. Oh, mind that I be dead if not for Kuras. Think nothing of it. I'm not sure he's just being excessive, but his words only raise more earnestness. I have to ask, why did you save me? You don't know me. The question seems to rightly. I could hardly leave you to die in the waste. Assign those in need a very essentially of doctor duty. Oh, I have never met a doctor who also hands out free thoughts. My fingers find the edge of the log. There is but delivery. Button around them. I try to think about what price Cross might demand for such well-made doctor. No, I suppose not. Forgive my presumption. I rarely come across a fascinating and thing. What did he just say? Oh, I slightly mean that's you were the lives so resolutely brave. That's very knows your name to Eridia. I'm curious about you. Mm. He keeps the soft murmur and he abruptly looks away from me. You're pretty curious yourself. I don't know what to say. Top one. You're pretty curious. Well, I haven't forgot about my arm and my tucked fingers at the not. But you haven't asked me for any payment either. I recognize none from you. Travelers do not have an abundance of and seeing you tested would be unethical. I paused and unsure of what to say. Nobody would help a horror like me for free. There has to be some kind of catch or trick at the front door. Stops out conversation cold and spares me from having to say anything else. Ah. Other side of the door. Do you need anything before you? Between the soulless attack and my miraculous survival, I almost forgot why I came to Eric in the first place. I need a direction to the Snobium. Look on his face. Shyly, he pauses, choosing his words with guardedly. Whatever you seek, it is very like you will find it here. The Cenobium gates open for precious few visitors, and even if they open for you, you will not like what you found inside. My heart thinks is saying that I came all this way, this life and thing. So that's can't be. I'll only just arrive and Iridia Argus still standing. There has to be cure from me. But then if this a very world you test, do you know anyone else in Iridia? I shake my head. Then I with bed to the bed and ask for Leon, the Leon for the address. Excuse me, the West. He sounds deeply often in a position they are difficult to miss. When you meet Leander, tell him I'll send you. That's it. Just to go, but Cora's pointing towards the back door. You will be safe so long as you do not draw attention to yourself. That's easily said and done. I have always been a magnet for the worst soft sort of attention. If you required my assistance, you may return whenever you wish. Oh, that's nice. Smiling burst out of finally's voice. Resigned to my dismissal, I split out the back door. I find myself standing in a narrow and rather gloomy alley. I pulled a new cloak up over my nose, stepping over the content of her point. Something rained heavily inside of one of the pockets. Coins first. The very last coin that together for Jonna to Meridia is still inside. The purse doesn't even look like it was opened. There were so few coins to keep it. They probably were worth stealing. I glance back. Clinic closed door. That's not exactly comforting, but still, no matter why he did it, Horace gave me a second chance and lead one year I might need help. Better get going before he chances change his mind. I squeeze out of the alley and into crowded Main Street. The line outside Horace Clinic stretches down the road to speed. Hitler not allowing gathered elders. Any places in desperate need of free clinics. This one. The cobblestones are rails out under my feet. Deep room with them by floor and decade of hard use. I know Eridia was river city, but I didn't expect it to look so arrogant. The buildings are and elapsed up. Child starved by something recent wrapped in paper. Smell of fried food drifts over to me, and my stomach gives a faint. Oh, this morning's chat's right up. Hot and fresh, not too many eyeballs today. Hey, that sounds disgusting, but I'm starting so I duck my head under the stall. A large fish looked up at me, its three being still visible through the thick layer of crispy butter. The vendor pointed a basket of what looks like stripes of savory dried fish. Oh, lads, 3 coppers apiece. Don't put your foot. I take the coins out, counting, then present this plate. I might not even be able to afford dinner. And I drop the payment on the counter and take my meal. 3 days later, toasted I pass under drawing iron arc. I adore it. Oh, card lands are red and pink lilies. The bowling in the court are defying layers of color painted walls and tinder glass everywhere. I look. Share red and pink curtain flutter in open doorways. Musical voices call out invisible and mindless. It wonders skin of ours. Salt and milk. This must be Eridia's entertainment district. I'm polishing off my food and dusting the transfer my hands when I spot a poster. Teatros the silhouette of Imran man wearing single text like earrings and their word the address stone printed above his head. I pause before the poster. What a curious choice of name. A semi-precise mineral that draws out poison. If Leander is the leader of their stone, then the face printed on the poster is likely his. I follow the line of identical posters around the corner and nearly my yard on Arjen, Dane, Dungline, Wooden, Sign, looking up, Faded Reach, Letter, with the West Beach, the face, the building looks like it's seen better days, but I hear faint music and laughter coming from wait. It's not even midday, yet the whisk is cracked. Those collection of Iridian from bar taken out. They speak among each other. Punishment didn't turn up anyone. It danger. now I'm I'm no prior to curator. I'm not much for paperwork or pencil pushing. And honestly, I don't even think those ropes come in my size. I care crane my neck, but the ground is too dense for me to see the speaker. Gather around, I want to show you all something. There is no time to move out of the way. The audience surfaced toward the center of the room in sudden torrent. I stretched and swept along with them. The clatter of falling chair and table being showered aside drowns out my complete my hip gnaws in the table. I grip it, holding on like to try myself, but Crown has stilled. A pair of gilded feet across the tabletop. Oh my god, it's he. It's he. If you want nothing but guidelines and practically policies, oh, needless. You know where to go. I track my eye parts and towards on the table in front of me, arms spread as he addressed his audience. But I'm not going to wait for a word from on high. His impassioned words bring not and excited whispers, but nothing is as captivating as his brilliant smile. He beams at the crowd around him, perform on his makeshift stage. And unlike those Larry, I don't need the abyss of approval to cast a spell or two. As he raises his hand above the audience, shapes air dangling from left eye catches the light in a flash of gold. Seems I have found Leander. These are our streets. We make our own luck here. He snaps and flashes on pale from this other delicate flower stem sprout from between his inches finger one by one. Oh, growing lily, palettes on glitters the flowers with flowers and the barb burst into and yours. My mouth stands open and open just on account of the impressive performance. There was no incantation, no spell circle. I've never seen such a beautiful and intricate spellcast so effortlessly. With skill like that, it's no wonder Kura sent me here. Leander hovers out of the air and turns in a slow circle. Now who could use some good luck? Peter looked Scott closer at the table, but Leander's full green eyes slide right over them and look on me instead. How about you? My chest rose tight suddenly. I'm in the spotlight. Take the flowers. Refuse the flowers. We take them. I reach out and take the flowers from him, all two of my trembling fingers. There is no weight to them, only a faint warmth that radiates from the stem. As soon as the lilies leave their hands, they him and they fade away in cover of a pleasant light. To my surprise, laugh under his breath. That's the problem with flowers. They don't last long, but they leave an impression, right? He grinds at me and in myself similar back. Leander steps off the table, dropping among the excited out with a clink. Alright, show's over. Back to work, everyone. The audience disperses and Leander nods towards the bar. Now was my chance. I start after him and him only to find myself face to face with one of his fellows. Where do you think you are going? I need to talk to Leander. Oh, you and half of Lowdown. Leander is busy right now. Andreas on business come back tonight. After the moment he shares your leader and spare a word, but there is following grocery. Her arm unmoved. I glance over her shoulder, hoping to catch a of Lander. As to senses my gaze, he looks up and for a moment our eyes lock, then later turns away, sometimes to the ground gets shared around him. The following moves back my view. You hear me? I'm not looking for trouble. It's this Dr. Kurai said I sort of hint Leander. That is interrupted by hand resting on her shoulder. Kura sent you. He said you could help me. Then knocks at the woman and she steps aside wordlessly. Follow me. He looks me to the crowded bar. There is no little room that is round shoulder presses against mine. I tense, but he doesn't seem to mind at all. Sorry about that. The other stone watch you out for one another, but they can't be overprotective at times. Lesson learned. Learned lessons me and Crown's grind. You are new to Eridia, aren't you? Do I seek out that much? No, but I do remember seeing a face as lovely as yours around downtown. My eyes drop to the polyhead boundaries. I'm not used to the latter and being this close makes eye contact difficult, as if an conspirator approaches us. What will it be? Surprise me and not anything. My friend want to my tap. I'll have that what he's having. Butter is fine. While the customers give to fix our drinks, Lerner leans his elbow on the counter, his sleeves right up, revealing a long raised bar. I catch myself following its pink path across his forearm. Handed over me in return, and they lock on my bandages, and bitter taste rises in my throat. Yeah, come the question. Is there any chance Kura sent you here for cheap drink for barely edible appetizers? He pushes his hair back from his forehead, and when it immediately falls back to place, that's the doctor for you. Always business. I'm not sure he even know how to relax. The bartender pushes a pair of glasses our way. I don't realize how thirsty I am on this cold butter touch my lips. uh, Besides me, Leander takes a deep swing from his glass. So how can I help you? I need to get to the cenobium. As soon as the word cenobium leaves the mount, ground standing nearby falls silent. From the very look thrown my way, it's clear I have broken some taboo, and it's had to be the cenobium. Then there pushes away from the counter. Let's continue this conversation outside. I rise to follow him. Lander leads me into an alleyway that get behind the wet beach. Layers upon layers of wet. A decorated stone stairs. This is the boss. Seeing them side by side, the resin lays between Yara and his likeness is impressive of abstract. Seeing them side by side, Horace didn't send you here to ask for personal escort to the cenobium, did he? From his con he already knows the answer. You yet recognize there. Yet there you are, asking about a quid anyway. He looks at me, especially I don't want to tell him about my purse. The less people know about my rose capability, the better. Thankfully, leader takes me reluctant, silent as an answer. Are you aware of Iridia's particular currency? Information worth its weight in gold here. I don't much care for outdated traditions, so I'll be as the cenobium won't help you. They are more likely to torture you and lend you a hand. Torture. My teacher never described anything like that. But the cenobium supposed to be place of learning is sanctuary. Zenobia has always been heralded as the last bastion of human knowledge, shining beacon of hope in the world. If any people held answer, it would be the cenobium. That's why I came here. snake. Oh my god. Yeah, you are not the first person to fall for their propaganda. Grow up, Xenobium. I wanted nothing more than to join their rank, to learn magic from the best, to make real difference. I was blinded by the legends and the legend. I was so damn naive. He shakes his head. All it looked was one trip to how we meet the truth unless we're got heavy pores or highborn blood of Xenobium doesn't give a damn. They never open their gate for the one who needs help the most. It's all a lie. All a lie. Think that seems too good to be true are often just that. That's a simple statement, and yet it leaves reeling. Leander watches me as growing waiting something in his mind. But that doesn't mean you are hopeless from it. I found the up at the Airstone to help people like you. We settle disputes, this slave is soulless. Hell, we have even been going to bats speak for you. Whatever trouble you bear can help. We can help. Free of charge. I'm shaking my head before he's even finished his speech. My patient is wearing dangerous thing. I appreciate the offer, but my problem can't be solved by a group of good Samaritans. To my charging, Leander doesn't look remotely surprised. Then you are looking for help with something serious, something not even Urask world crack. It must be truly remarkable people problem if you came all the way to Meridian. Search for help. Tell me how can I help you? There may not work for the Xenobium, but if his demonstration was any indication, then he's even stronger than mates who raises me. They can't do anything but my course, but maybe indecision at me. I don't know if I can trust him, but it's not like I have any alternatives. I hate to admit it, but this might be my only path forward. My confirmation comes out in strange whisper. I'm cursed. He looked me up and down, taking in my face my eyes, and finally my hands. Is that why you bandage your hands? My thought is danger. It changes people, hurts them. Before I have even finished and pulled his left glove, he flexes his fingers and grinds. Alright, let's see it. As he offers me his hand, crazy flash of magic ripples across his palm, and enchantment of for protection, but I'm already shy backwards. I can't. I don't care how confident Leander is. Won't allow myself to hurt him, to see his in face and unrecognizable barbed. I don't want to hurt you. I'll be fine. Trust me. I have seen enough courses and this to last me to lifetime, but I'm still standing. Do you really think Kurasbelt sent you here if I can't handle it? How well I know? I only met him today. I'm twice as good as any of your mates. If anyone can help you, it's me. You don't know what you are asking. I'm asking you to trust me. A look from the other coach and hand to his confident smile. Then I begin unwrapping the bandages from my hands. If you lose control, don't say I didn't warn you. You can tie me up first if it makes you feel better. His attack at levity does little to comfort me. With each joint explodes, I grow increasing. Certain that this is a terrible idea, but if he's butthurt by how my hands looks, he doesn't show it. Alright, deep breath on my count. My fingers over the over Lander's palm. 3, 2, 1. We touch him. I tap his palm once as quickly as possible. It's basically more than a brush, but that's all it even takes. Heart racing. My eyes dart to his face, but Heather only smiled gently. See, it can't be. When I reach for his palm again, Heather catches my wrist because I can pull back. I told you there is really nothing to worry about. He traces off when my thumb grazes the soft skin of his inner wrist. I search traces of madness. His eyes remind of clear, soft green. Neither of us speaks as I trace the contour of his palm, lost in an awareness I was at the station. Hi. Not as thought I have never been touched before. My course only extends to my hands and desperation portrays creativity, but all that plays in comparison to it is I have never experienced and such image. My fingers long decision by years of bandages up every style across all of his palm, a small hell of the bones in wrist. For as long as I have lived, I have never been able to hold someone's hand without dire consequences. Never realized what I was missing. Well, Leander's pulse is already mine. As fear gives way to excitement. Hmm. Oh. Ah. Aw. Aw. Leander is so nice. Don't got any room left or eat my lot crap and all to sleep it off. Bartender, who I now realized doubled as Dipper slight ski onto the counter. The usual room, the last sound, light strange. Ah, no, not today. This is just for my friend. Right, stay as long as you like. Have fun. Have fun. And clears his throat and holds the key out to me. I hesitate. My coin purse barely holds enough for a day worth of meals. Let's alone. How much do I? Yeah, nothing. My threat. Since you shared your secret, food, drink, a warm bed, anything you need. Gracefully, I take the key from him. It's all but heavy in my palm. I never expected to have warm bed in Iridium. Let's alone 3 meals. Thank you. Iridium. Twice as dangerous as it is wonder Rose. Be graceful out here. And if you need a reprieve from what happened you, came find me. And it taking one last look at the gleaming bronze key before touching it in the pocket of my clothes for safety. That's nice. I wake to pale sunlight filtering through the narrow window. Decided to clamber the tavern below. The precise course of rest have restored my threats and gifted me licked of counties of times. If I play my cards right, today will be the day I get closer to finding a cure. I quest ahead of out of bed whisk. The air gleams sudden and heavy with lingeries nearing end of pain without affirming. The middle of the street I browse over crushed is what them well and my next Horace and Leda both made it clear that the Xenobius can't be that, but I came so far and endured too much to give up now. I need to see Xenobius for myself, if only to satisfy my curiosity. Surely someone in the bar can point me in the right direction. I'm almost to just turn back when a shadow passes over me. I think until I puff of hot air the back of love down the street in river's dark like in the boat and shapes. Lit open to reveal long jacket teeth, roll less to low and deep. I feel it's my chest. I want to run to scream, but I feel trapped as through a sleep. And our heart will snap a jaw around my skull. No, I won't let end like this. If I'm going to die, I want to look at me the eye first. I steal myself and turn. No, the shadow vanished as quickly as it came. Oh my god. The monster that must it is clear for glance. Once that could nearly be mistakes for human where it's not for the tufted hairs that feel curly around his ankle, or the dusk's pink eyes with quills that shape like pills when they fall on me. We lock passes and the monster's process his long legs. His hair, all the arms, the shape of red. That reminds me of settling of Lord, where it whirls around his collaborated rod. Zombie around you. It's done it like one carefree that's over my shoulder to make sure he's speaking to me. When I look back, the paints his chin of on his knuckle and regards his instinct. Did you see that shadow just now? It was massive, moves like beast, and as speak I aware of how ridiculous I must sound, but the strange smile doesn't falter. The only beast I have seen are the beasts, the rolling regulars. The fog did catch my eye. Busy bits of his missed my in-room key dangles from his finger. Turns on this. It's say glittering when it catches the light. My hands lie to my lock pockets and sure enough pinch them flat. Crooks his fingers back. I have already taken steps forward before some stifled instinct stopped me. Something feels wrong. Feel the edge with so much adrenaline. That's the strangest shadow taken an edge of my vision. always seems to attract the word kind of attention, but I can't get a rattle. Who said that's Mikey? Where did you find it? That's more like question that I feel. Mikey, how do you find it? What can I say? I'm a sucker for shiny things. Oh, he's like a crow. He smiles wide enough to reveal sharp fangs. He saw you drop it. You really should be careful. Like this, somebody might take advantage. I said without of irony. That's how that word is phrased in English. I didn't drop my key and I didn't any math either. I must have stolen it somewhere. Approaching the monster careful to keep an arm length away. He doesn't look dangerous, but the most deadly ones never do. The strange shades in your distance. He stubby. You think I stole your little key or all the way over here? I did it in an exact right. I'm good with my hands, but not that good. Do I really look like a common thief on you? And then there is the shop behind him. No matter the city parted pink, or the only even ever neon auntie. I'm not looking to buy, and I thought I could afford your services. Anyway, looking for you, I don't charge. The man runs the tip of his tongue over tongue, and for the first time since in the shadow I feel something often hotter than red. My face grows hot. I didn't mean to assume. If Latin red really, did you think you could pay to me to bet my ears? I just need my key back. Ask nicely and I might even let you. Oh my god. Just throw it here. Oh, little treat for him and places my key and guilty head to, and that's it. Then uncle back, and I suppose I could just claim your room for myself. I do gets dead so the, the rest of those back in are obviously not from around here. So tell me, traveler, what's misfortune brought you to this great place? His voice practically trips Desiree's ear. I'm not really you anything. I'm not telling you anything. What could have possible around you to this dearly little Ben? I wonder. He listening touched the part of my key fishing around his finger. The water still rack and there is entirely too many monsters for human to feel safe. Sure. Towards me are almost unless you are just doing comfort with monsters. By now, my embarrassment has worked away. Learning. But the end, its place if this is shakedown, it's the most trading one I'm even endured. Walk away. I don't think I want this guy anything. Yes. Hmm. That right I noticed when I outside Eridia, the it around it. Where do you deeply want to visit that old tower? Where Italy? Let's go to short chart. At the strange finally thought of his own debut game and towards me. The key rest on calm, barely TV things in pressure. When he makes no move, spread for the key, but as soon as my fingers as his hands sat around my ear. Oh god. Oh, you reek of the road. Yes. And that's once in bars and around it'll boil. Some eyes, they are naked, raised me. Let go. Just when I hear his feet, I'm lost, and his eyes fits me. I underestimate you. You are there. The stars fence, and he released short. I got my arm back, pressing my bandages, whisked around, see, and tuck out from the ground behind him. There's Sanobius uniform in. I enter Epic, took it away in her clothes. I leave you for all of but 10 minutes, and you are making trouble again. Will you quit harassing the tourist? Neither where I take roll his eyes and does his delirious smile. Oh, suspicious. Can't see his a handful of picture there. He at me and the woman forces her and on me. Open my mouth to get all correct, but very touchy. I was crazy. My dear friend, some advice. Though his voice remains light and cheerful, his expression darkens. Danger draft to you like mold of rain. Always think you give time. Woman curled her tongue and received several hundred of times. To advice, don't take free advice from foxes. The street disc broke words tell butter to drowning man for the sheer enjoyment of it. Of painting from there. Oh please, any friend of yours, knowing it's true. Now, Lord, rise crow at their upper crotch, pushes his hair aside so I drapes over one shoulder, specimen the long line of his neck. One suggestion, Draven and Mia, that thing I heard earlier wasn't confirmed from his hardness, but heavy iron chain would be close and hung to the back of his collar. The woman producer from their pocket the recessed. Come on, unless you're been stacking along on your very light soulless. They are hunting for soulless in the city. Fundamentally fail me. The of while before threads arm over head with it and try not to stray at the way his stomach flattens when he that his little get safe with it. Try not to get your of the spook of after the woman he's married. Did you try that thing I mentioned to the ones where you take 3 fingers and actually don't tell me? Knowing you, it's probably lasting very long. Yeah, I stop now. I need to take some sleep. Are you sure you want to overwrite save load? Yes. Ah, good. And now title. Yes. You.